What I'm going to tell you this morning is based on a true story. And it really happened. So listen very carefully. We're going to compare today two people's lives. The first person's life that we're going to compare is a guy named Adolf Merkel from Germany, okay? The second person we're going to compare is his name is Chuck Feeney. Okay, so two people. We're not going to compare how they fight. But we're going to compare about their lives and about happiness. Okay? So, first things first, Adolf Merkel had a family business that had pharmacies in Germany, and they made so much money. He was worth at one time $12.8 billion. Okay? He was one of the top 100 richest people in the world. Now we have our other friend Chuck Feeney. At his highest peak, he was worth $3.5 billion. Now the question is, who do you think was happier? Now let me tell you a sad story. Adolf Merkel, his business was all he had. All he had was his work, his business, his job. That's all he cared about. So basically, when his business started going down, his business went down from 12.8 billion to 6 billion. And you know what Adolf Merkel did? He wrote a letter to his family, he jumped in front of a train and killed himself. Now you're probably wondering, a guy with $6 billion decided to kill himself because he felt like a failure. He invested all his money and everything, his time, into his business. So when his business went down, he lost control of his business. He realized he felt like he lost control of his life. And he had $6 billion in the bank, and he decided to kill himself by jumping in front of a train. Now our other friend, Chuck Feeney, he owns duty free. Whenever you cross the border or you go somewhere, you go to duty free or the airport, you get stuff for cheaper, and he created that. So for example, he's worth $3.5 billion. He told himself that when he dies, he wants to have $0 in the bank. So what he's been doing, Chuck Feeney, he's been donating his money to different charities anonymously. He doesn't even tell them it's from him. He doesn't even want any credit. He wants to help the world. He wants his last check to bounce back. That means not even get accepted because he has no money. On top of that, he doesn't live a flashy lifestyle. He doesn't buy expensive cars, no Rolex, doesn't even fly first class. Okay, so that's Chuck Feeney. And he's actually still alive today, and he's super happy. So basically what we're trying to say today is, money does not equal happiness. Happiness equals happiness. And by that, let me explain to you. Harvard University did a 100-year study, right? They followed the lives of people from a young age to old near death, and they realized the key to happiness in life is not money, but it's all about healthy relationships. The healthy, like good friends, good relationship with your parents, with your people around you, your wife, your husband. And the ones who had bad relationships and stressful relationships, they died earlier too. Because they were stressed, they got sick, they got a lot of different things happen, right? Jim Carrey has a very famous quote. He says that I wish that everyone can get rich and famous just because they will know that's not the answer.